Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Barbecue with Blaine. Today we are going to do some ribs, some pork ribs on the smoker. Typically I would make my own rub, but today we are using a Famous Dave's rib rub. That's what we're going to do today. I hope y'all can see that. Famous Dave's rib rub. If you've never had Famous Dave's stuff, you're missing out because their stuff's really good. Now, uh, we have been putting binders on our meat before we put our seasoning on them the last few episodes, but we're not going to do that today. We're just going to do put the rub right on the ribs. It works out good that way. I've done it that way for many years and never had any struggle with it. Some people tell you absolutely have to do it that way, but you don't. You don't. Do it how you want to do it. That's the right way to do it. But anyway, we are going to get these bad boys rubbed down. We're going to put them on the smoker, just uncovered on the smoker for 3 hours at 230 degrees. And then we're going to wrap them. We're going to go another 2 hours wrapped. And then on the last hour, we'll take them out, turn the grill up just a little bit, and get that nice charred look on them, like they've been on the grill. So that's kind of the plan. We get our rub laid down here. You got to be kind of generous with your rub now. You can't be stingy, y'all. You gotta get it all on there. Get this bad boy rubbed down good. Man, tables got a little squeak to it. Y'all, it is unseasonably warm here in Wisconsin. It's supposed to be up in the high 40s today or thereabouts, and for the next few days. Now, when you're rubbing your ribs, y'all be sure to do the bony side too. You don't want to not do the bony side. And one thing before I forget, if you buy your ribs and you get them home, you take them out of the package. On the back of the rib, there's a silver skin. It runs the length of the ribs. You really want to pull that off. I mean, it's not going to be the end of the world if you don't. But whoever's eating your ribs would really appreciate it if you would take that silver skin off. And I have already taken it off here when I took the ribs out of the package and cleaned them all up. Well, sounds like it is 12 noon, boys and girls. I don't know if y'all can hear that whistle or not, but that's some old small town stuff there when you hear the noon whistle go off. Yeah, we got these bad boys rubbed up real nice, y'all. Looking good, looking good. So it's going to be a lengthy smoke, and it doesn't always take that long to smoke ribs. But if you want a real good smoke on them, it's going to take some time. You could turn it up on 300 and let them go, and it'd be done a lot sooner. But we're not going to do that. All right. Whew, we are up to temperature. We're going to get these ribs on. Ooh, I hope that noon whistle ain't messing with y'all too bad. It is kind of loud. Our ribs placed up on there, looking good. All right, y'all. I'm going to get me a couple of pans of water and slide under those ribs. This is something I like to do. All right, y'all. Got us a couple of pans here. Don't worry about me having left that lid up for a few minutes. It'll catch right back up. Temperature-wise, it won't be any trouble. I'm not going to spritz these ribs throughout the cook. You see a lot of people use apple juice, apple cider vinegar, that kind of stuff. I'm not going to do that to these. I'm not that big of a fan of it, especially the taste of apple cider vinegar. It's too much for me. But anyway, you can do it. I mean, if you're that, you can do it with Dr. Pepper, any kind of fruit juice, just anything like that. All right, everybody, it is time to wrap some ribs. Excuse me. One rack. Almost have too much stuff up here. I've collected too many things on the old board here. Right, got that one all wrapped up. Get a little more paper pulled out here. Grab that other rack. Whoa, I'll be right back. Y'all, it is such a beautiful day today. I should be fishing instead of cooking ribs. I can cook ribs on a bad day. When you're wrapping your ribs or meat of any kind, you want to make sure you wrap it in such a way where the juices can't run out, so you'll still have those available once you take them off the grill. All right, y'all, we're going to go about an hour. Excuse me. We're going to go about an hour wrapped like that. And then I'm going to pull them out of the paper. And I'm going to turn the grill up some so I can get some nice, that you like that look you get from the charred marks. And I'm going to base some barbecue sauce on them bad boys. It's going to turn out to be really good. So anyway, I'll get back with y'all then. Hey everybody, welcome back. Started to cool off on me out here a little bit, but we are just now ready to start basting these bad boys. I come out and unwrapped them just a minute ago. We're gonna get some sauce on here. Some people don't care for the sauce. I like a little sauce. And if I'm not making my own, I just as soon use this Sweet Baby Ray's. Yeah. Yo, this is time consuming the way I do it, but it is so good. I know a lot of people they wouldn't want to wait this long to eat, but I like a heavy smoke on them, and I like them to be uh, I don't know, I like them how I like them. I guess that's the only way to say that. But anyway, we got these bad boys rolling in here, and I'll bring y'all back when it's time to get them off of there. Hey everybody, welcome back. I took the liberty of getting the ribs off the grill. They have turned out just perfect in my mind. I'm certain other people would do it a different way, but this is the way I chose to do it. And that's the way to do stuff. Do it how you want to. But anyway, about 5.5 hours is how long they were on there. And you saw each phase. You saw I did the first, 3 hours unwrapped. And then I wrapped them for 2 and then basted them with the sauce for 1. So, but I did cut that about 30 minutes short. So I say we cut into these bad boys and see how tender they are. I'm just cutting a bone right out of the center. And then we're going to give it a little taste test. Mm. You could eat that with borrowed teeth. That is good stuff right there, boys and girls. That deserves another bite. Well, they're super tender, but not just falling apart in your hands. You actually have to bite it. I mean, you don't have to gnaw on it, but you do have to bite it off, which is about perfect, really. So anyway, that's my take on baby back ribs. I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll catch you next time. Beep. Beep. All right, I sure appreciate everybody watching, and I will see you next time at the smoker.